Ziggy's here again. We're sorting more Lego. We've got more Lego here. Yeah, we've got some sets done. But we've got these 2 boxes. And there's another one that's being held hostage. It's at the sorting office with Royal Mail because they pretended to deliver again. So, we're going to do a big sort before the other bits arrive. And hopefully get some decent sets going. This should mainly be vintage. Vintage. Right. You can do all the labour-intensive work and I'll do the fun bit. Huh? Judge Judy paused here because I'm listening to her ticking people off while I'm sorting. And Ziggy's fainted. So, I've still got this. I haven't cleaned this because it was actually quite clean. So I'm just sort of like going through. Yeah, it's very clean. I'm going through getting all the sort of like marked pieces, so things like that, which I mean that is definitely set 924, but I don't have all the stuff for it. These pieces which are transparent, and also that which I actually do need to look up, they go with specific space sets. I've got a lot of these under pieces, so sort of like reversed slopes. So these, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just sorting through these 2 job lots which I've got, which I knew looking at it, it was all space Lego. You can tell by the colouring of it that it's all primary colours. So that's 1979-ish. You know, all the good things come out of 1979. So they don't tend to have any like mad variations on colour. So this job lot, although this has actually got some, these window frames are definitely space. So yeah, I might have to have a little look through this and see what I've got on here, which is actually space, but looking at that I thought the majority of it was modern. Like that, I'll be able to look that up because, but I think that's more 1990s because more of the specialist parts came around later. So I'm probably going to hold off doing that until I've done these, which are definitely late 1970s classic space, which is done. And they have got them. I know that I've got some other sets which needed these little cupboard things in blue, which I know I didn't have. I've got loads of these. I've got loads of stanchions in different colours. So, yeah, all of the colours. So these will help me work it out. I'll put the thing over the moon crate there, but I've got lots of other moon crate things which should be able to sort out. I've got these wheels, but unfortunately only one has got the inner black bit. I sold a set that these came with and the bitch whore buyer returned it, having broken this middle sections. So it has these middle sections in it, but they need to be black. And you can get loads and loads of the grey ones, but can't get the black. And I think I've only got like one, and now I can't even see that. So I've got lots of space figures. One of the sets which I can definitely see that I have got, which I'm going to try and inventory once I've sorted through all this, it does need a black figure, and I've only got this one here, which for some reason is stickered, which would actually suggest that it's probably an earlier version of it when it's not chest printed. And I've also, where is it? Oh, it's sitting on, it's on a space figure at the minute, but I've got this thing here which is like a conical, let's put it in front of the curtain. So it's got this conical thing on it. The Guarded Inn has a fair maiden on it who's got a conical sort of hat accessory, which is like this, but it's in red. I get this feeling like when I was sorting through that previously, I threw it away because it did look weird. You see, that's what I'm doing at the moment, is I'm chucking out all of the rubbish, which is why I've got the bin here. So all the broken Lego and all the like weird stuff, and I'm sure I threw the last one away, but I will not be doing that again. This is so rare. So just selling that, I mean the red one of this is very rare. So it doesn't look like Lego, but obviously it is once you've got it on there. This is a little, the white version of this just goes in a sort of like pulley thing, so like a little truck with a horse on it. So I can make that set, but it only sells for £15. But £15 is £15. I can definitely put that together. So I'm going to carry on sorting through this, which is down to like the silly little bits now. See, I have got some modern stuff. I say modern, but that's like early 2000s. You know, let's face it. If that's 20 years ago, we're moving into that being vintage now. It's good to see that there's a lot of these like transparent green. Transparent green is when I'm doing these Lego, when I'm doing these things, it's always the transparent green bits like them, which I'm always missing. This is told, because this is fitted onto one of these pneumatic bits, that's told me what set it is because of how it was. I've got one of these, which unfortunately is missing the spring. One of the sets which I've got, oh, there's a printed piece there. One of the sets which I've got, which is a spaceship, actually needs this in white. This piece will be from the 1970s set, but obviously it needs the spring. Last time I sold something that needed this, I actually bought this part, which cost me £6.99 to buy, so that part sells for £6.99. And even though I'd bought it and it was perfectly functioning, the dickhead still whined. And being, you know, you do have some right pretty buyers when it comes to Lego, which is why I try and like outline everything. So I'm going to carry on with this. There are just a few of these castle figures in here, and I've got a few over the castle walls. I'm needing, I think I need like 25 to do the main castle. Could do if I get it. Last time I had it, I sold it for 120. Not fully complete. It's just a shame that, like, I mean, how do you even like chew that open? So I'm going to continue sorting through this and then see what I can ascertain that I've got. I've got a few more things here. I've got some like bags, because it was bought from people who think that it's really helpful to put everything in colour. But that's not helpful. So I'll show you how I do sort it. Watch my previous videos will know how I sort it. So windows and doors, wheels and other car parts, steering wheels, bases. That's what I have. All Technics Lego. All pieces that are smooth, including, you know, like these wall sections, because they're smooth, you know, and including them because they're smooth. Barrels, discs, you know, like aircraft things, fuselage, they need to be sort of like spaced out, but they're sort of sat there. This is all hinges and, you know, like corner bits like this. I've got a lot of these pieces because this is the sort of stuff which you get with space sets. Those are all the stanchions. This is all just brick stock. This is sloped pieces, although there are a lot of sloped pieces in here, but because most of them are transparent, I've left them there, but they'll be quickly sorted. Panels, so not just the ones which are shaped like that, but where is it? Wall panels are all together. So yeah, sloped ones also include arches, and I've got the 2 bricks, I've got the corner bricks, I've got all of the plates together, I've got greenery together, I've got things like, you know, unusual pieces are set out on their own, but sort of I try and put them sort of away from each other. That was over there because it's with the printed pieces, so the printed pieces are the easiest things to search for because you just look for decorated pieces. This is all of my minifigures, minifigure accessories, flags, obviously greenery, and then more minifigure accessories here, but these are all flung together because I know that these are all space things. A lot of the space sets which I've been waiting for needed these metal detectors. They come in grey and black, so I know I need tons of them, and then just little studs. So that's the easiest way that I find to sort through things without it being too much of a farce, rather than, you know, just doing it how other people think is going to be helpful, like this. Oh, I've sorted your Lego. Yeah, thanks. It's all just the same colour, so that's not helpful. You know, yeah, that needs to be with the doors, because who's going to go looking in there for a door? So now I've took that out, I've got to put that away. But I know that this is all vintage stock here, so that's not so much of a problem. See, look, printed pieces. If that was all just red there, you would have no way in hell of finding that all mixed in there. So that's how I do it, and I've had various, you know, I've had success doing it this way, and that's how I'm going to continue doing it. Is where we are with the sorting. That's just my notebook which I use just to put so I put the number on and bits that are missing with them. So those are base plates which I have. So I've only got 3 of them, and this is the one that came with it. It's got a terrible chunk out of it. These are spare sets which I've had from previous things, so I'm going to be going through what I've got that I can try and complete that. I know I haven't got enough of that, so that's a waste of time having that there. This is something which I know is complete. I just need to sort these wheels out because I was messed about with this, I think. Or is this something else? No, it's something that I sold and it's been returned, so I need to sort that out and then that can get listed. So this is the 1975 set that's just got the older things on it. And for some reason I was thinking that this flag went with it, but obviously it's a USA flag that's with it. But I think I've probably got the pieces to complete that. So that's something for me to check. This is one that I will be doing, FX Solar Patrol. I think I've got some of these printed screens and wedge plates and things, which these are the bits which I've got missing. So I've definitely got that to pull in. that is some parts which I was really hoping that I had the bits for, but I've got enough to make another one of them and still have the 2 pieces which I'm missing not there. So that's frustrating. So that's all of those bits. This base plate is for a spaceship, which comes with another one. For some reason, one of the spaceships, which I haven't yet pulled, needs this base plate with it. That is from a specific set which needs these crater bases. This I found, so I know what set I can build out of that, which is just a sort of like little space scooter. But it's these little sets which are, you know, a good 15 to 20 on those little sets. And then this, which for some reason the bag is open just so that I can lose more bits. So this is Alpha Base, which again needs one of them. So I think I can pretty much do that set, depending on how much of these things that I've got. That's why this tap is out. So this tap part is quite a hard bit to find, but it needs a different colour base on it. There should be a few in there. I think it's got a blue base on it, but I think I'm just going to put that in with that. So I'm fairly confident that I should be able to pull that one together. But I'm drawing a line under it at the minute because I've got another job lot which I'm going to work on now, which I finally got. So these are the sets which I've got made up. So this is the best surprise. So as I previously said, these it was 2 job lots which had various space parts in it and other bits. So I'd paid like £39 weirdly for both of them, and then, you know, some postage on top. This set should sell for around £100. I'm probably going to go with 80 because, well, as you can see from here, it's not quite right. I've got the black minifigure, but he's got, sorry, the black minifigure, I haven't got his helmet, and I'm hoping that maybe it'll turn up in one of these other job lots which I've bought. You know, I'm not going to be that lucky, but he's got a modern helmet on, so, you know, people aren't that bothered. I've got scooter, it's got another sort of spacecraft which fits there, which now I won't be able to see because I can't work out what the bloody hell I'm doing. So that's the main set. Pretty much all there. A rocket that goes there. Just a few like little bits which I've just colour subbed on. So hence why I'm probably going to try for 80. Ones with instructions and boxes are going for 100 to 120. So this is a nice little surprise. And then I've got this set here. So this is 6882 Astro Grappler. This is complete. Yeah, I was really surprised. It's complete. There's no issues with it. It's exactly as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have, however, a black minifigure, which, you know, I don't have. The times when I've had black minifigures before, I've actually sold them on their own because they sell for about £15 on their own. And as you can see, this one is only stickered. He's not printed like he should be. Most of the space minifigures have printed chests, so I'm not quite sure why this guy is just like that. I mean, I could technically, there's, you know, there's like stickers on these things. I could technically take them off and put them on a plain black figure, but that is still cheating. I think this sells for around 20 to 30 because, you know, space things are quite rare. So, but I mean, I've got other minifigures, you know, it just will end up with a different colour minifigure. You can have a yellow minifigure because it's got the yellow accents. And then I have this set here. Let me move these things out of the way before I get confused. I knew that rocket would fall over. Right, so this is, let's put that back with the Astro Grappler. This is 6890. I haven't put what it is on it. So it is this main spaceship here, and then this little scooter thing which comes with it, with a guy on it. The intention is that slides in there. It doesn't go like all the way in, but it fits like that, and then falls out. So it's not ideal, but that's how it goes. And I think that's, you know, another £20 to £30 set. And then I've got loads more which I need to do. I just need to see if some of the spare parts, because I just don't know what I've got in this job lot which Royal Mail have pretended to deliver. So I'm going to wait until I can see what I've got in there, and then I can, like, you know, properly look at what spares I've got. But yeah, really pleased with that. Nice surprise. And obviously I've probably got enough to put together some more of these sets. So that's where I am at the moment. And now I'm going to launch into another job lot. small amount now left to sort, just like little sundry bits, but it's looking okay. A lot of brick stock. Most of the bits which I was hoping to see are there, like the unique pieces that I want. I've got a decent amount of wheels, and a decent amount of minifigures, which was the thing that I was rather concerned whether I was going to actually have a decent amount of them. And I've got a lot of Fabuland, which I haven't dealt with before. I've usually just had like random spares, like you get random bits like that in with your job lots and that, whatever that is. But I've got a lot of Fabuland this time. I've had that before, and just the base of that, I sold that for a £5. But I know from looking up last time that it is a Postmaster, so that's the post box, and it's got this geezer on, and he has his hat. So I know that that's a decent £10-15 set, because I know it's quite rare for some reason. I've got a lot of this other stuff, so some of this might be rare. Don't know, I need to look into that, because usually I just sort of get rid of it, or I put it in with all the Playmobil. I've had no Playmobil, I've had no Mega Bloks, just a Chewit wrapper. So, that's an absolute bonus. So I'm just going to go through these instruction manuals that I've had with this, and just do the smaller sets first, so that I can get them constructed and listed first, because that's probably going to be the easiest way, and then work on some of the bigger ones after that. But yeah, very pleased. This will be a really decent profit. he's really happy. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Anyway, over to you, lady. Right. The Lego. Believe it or not, this has gone down. This isn't what... this was piled high earlier. And now I have got all of this done, and that one over there. And I'm doing this video now because I've just stomped on a piece, which thankfully I've got I've got a spare for it, but I need to do a little bit of a video, get these photographed, get some of these on so that I don't stomp on things. Thankfully I did have a spare for that and not that. So this last job lot is absolutely fantastic. So £39. I know it sounds really weird because that's 3 job lots that I've had that I've all spent £39 on with postage. This is going to be really profitable. This has got all the pieces in it. This is a mid-70s one because it's got the old style minifigures. This should be around 30 to 40 on this. So, you know, technically money is back on that. Got these. So these need base plates. This I've had before. This is an easy £50. And this shell garage, I haven't had this one before, but that'll be an easy £30. But I do need to buy base plates for them. There was 2 that didn't have base plates, which one of them was this one. So this is supposed to have the dot pattern on it, but it's the right size for that, so that's fine. And then over here, this is the other large set that I've had, which I did have a base plate for that, so I've been able to put this together. There are 2 bits missing. This motorbike is supposed to have a windscreen on it, and this is the one that they've had included in it, but it's supposed to be more like that font, which I don't know why it isn't. But that's ready to go, so I will be doing a photo of that. And I don't know why my video has gone out of focus. There we are. So this should be £50 for this easily. This is 1983 according to the instructions on that. But £50, so the hospital and the police station, that's the money back. And then this is all the stuff which I've got that's ready to go. So we've got a transport thing here. So I think this one should be about 20 on this set. These are all from around the same region. They're all the same period. They're all around 1983, 1982. So they're all similar age. This I've just recently sold. So this will be an easy list. I can just put this on my template, which I've still got. Cement mixer. It's got cement in there. But that's only £8.99. But I'll probably better get 10 with the instructions. Oh geez, this guy's the tail lift isn't working. This here, I did have one piece missing for this, but I did happen to have it in my spares. So this, get back in your truck. This is just one of these auto repair shops. This is an earlier one than the one which sells quite well. There's one that's more mid-80s. This is early 80s. This one sells for probably around 20, but the other one sells for around 30, which is slightly better. These are the modern bits which I had in this set. Just a minifigure. I've got a lot of like doubles of each of them because presume this is like siblings who had stuff bought for them. So I've got player 1 there. That sells for about a £5, but I've got 2 of them. And it all adds up. Shell tanker does need stickers on it, but I do have the stickers which did come with this. But it's got a lot of the like stickered bits which are often missing. And I've just taken that off the tailgate. Oh, I've just been wrestling with the helicopters. I really don't like doing the helicopters. So this should be, yeah, about 20 to 25. 2 basic trucks. These are quite sought after. They did sell really quickly last time when I had them on, but so maybe I put them on for too cheap. But these will be around £5 to £10 each for both of them. This is another one of these little cheap sets. You know, another £5 to £10 with instructions. Then I've got another 2 doubles there of them, and they're 5 to 10 on those ones. This sort of holiday tow truck. Oh, he's gone underneath his own car. Oh, the instructions are actually in there. So, but yeah, it's pretty obvious what that is. So probably around 15 for that. 10 to 15, conservatively 10. This this one will sell for around £20, if not more. It's got quite nice details in that one for the burger shop. And there's the instructions for that. And there's the people. Then we've got post van here, another £10 for that. You know, maybe even 15. This I've just put together and really annoyed me because it crumbled and fell to pieces several times while I was making it. I've never had that one. This is very early 80s again. I don't know how much that sells for. I haven't looked it up, but I would imagine it is probably around 10. Again, 10 for that one. Just a digger. There's loads of these little diggers. As you can see, we've got another 2 little diggers here. These ones are more like the £5 region. And again, another little construction vehicle there. I could technically put them together, but I think I'll probably just put them all on their own, because it makes it easier to break them down and lay them flat and post them cheaply. So that's what I've got assembled, and I've got loads more to assemble. I've got all of this to look through, which I haven't done yet, and then this was a surprise. So all of these are Fabuland. So these are the sort of like sets that they are. I saw that I had that, and I know that I've sold just the base of this before for £5. But interestingly enough, it's like a £10 to £15 set when it's all complete, which is the post box, and it has tiles with it, and the postie bulldog is here. So that's an easy £10 to £15 now. And then all these other figures, which I am going to have a good look at and sort them out, but I've been through them all and I sort of know what sets they are. They've all got really bizarre names. I think that one goes with this pram because it's somebody the lamb and her pram. And then all these various accessories sort of go together with these figures, but these are easily like, you know, £5 each for each of these figures, so it's a really good little, you know, this will be lucrative in itself. And yeah, I have more. I've got to inventory that. There was a few pieces missing and I haven't got the base plate, but I know that I've got that in another box, but I've left it for the time being. I've got to do that one. I've got to do that one. That one I need to check whether I've got the wedge and the plate. And then interestingly enough, these. So I looked this up because this is like the wheel and it sort of goes up through the vehicle and then they put a bit on the top so that you can move it around. So these are from the mid-70s, maybe late 60s actually, sets. So one is like a construction vehicle that uses them, and that will be around £10. But then this, I looked this up and it came up with a set that this comes with, a sort of like tow truck set, and somebody had it boxed with the box and they'd sold it for £60. So I could definitely get 20 to 30 once I've put that one together. So really good job lot. and I haven't even finished yet, as you can see. And lots of fun for frogs. Yay! Let's get making more Lego. Thanks for watching. And please click subscribe and say I love Simon. And your code word, if you have watched until the end of the video, is Wesley Sniperton. Okay? Thanks for watching. Ooh.